Hey, what is up everybody? I made a video a while ago. It was basically F around and find out. I'm just going to give another example today on why that's even more solidified. Hey, what is up everybody? How are you guys doing? Thanks for checking out this channel. Any support for the channel is awesome, and I appreciate you watching the video today. So we got this whole tariff war going on. Depending on what media you watch, it takes it in different directions. But there's a main thing that isn't being talked about and probably shouldn't be talked about due to any sort of chaos or anything like that that might come about. And that's exactly what China can do. I think if they were talking about the supply chain can get shut down. They can close straits. They can leverage things through favors, through BRICS. They can hurt us economically. They can pull out of the U.S. economy by trillions and trillions of dollars. They can do a lot of these things. But the media either hypes him up to be, you know, maybe I can say it, Hitler or the Antichrist or whatever extremely evil person in the world that they choose to tag him to, or he's the greatest thing known to man ever. You know, I mean, there's like no in between. I always try to search for that in between. I always try to be eccentric as possible. I don't watch all news, but I definitely watch both sides of the aisle. And that's just kind of the way it's going. They're avoiding a major thing. What that major thing is we are playing in China's sandbox. This is China's game when it comes to tariffs and economic war. They've been doing it a very long time. They're very good at it. That is why we're in the position that we're in, because they've been waging economics for their benefit to take over the world. It always sounds weird saying that, but that's basically what it is. Essentially, with the prepper mindset, we're talking about World War III, we're talking about grid down and all these things. They have the leverage and they have the capabilities of doing these things. Economically, they have a lot of power to give a big hurting to the United States if they want to. And that's why, you know, they're basically sticking their middle finger up at the U.S. You know, Trump went out and put this blanket tariff on everybody, pulled back everybody but China. That was kind of the first red flag that, hey, we're targeting China. And then it went from, what, 85% to 145%. Now we're at 245%. We're not slowing down on China. We're slowing down on the rest of the world. So maybe this was a way to get in on China to start this little economic war with China. China's turning around and matching it basically for everything that we throw at them and saying, we're not worried at all. We are ready to fight this out to the end, because they've been doing this for about 100 years. This is not their first rodeo. They've been studying it. They've been perfecting it. They know how to wage economic warfare. They know how to wage warfare every way that the United States is maybe not so good at. We know how to go in and blanket and carpet bomb a country like Iraq. We know how to go in and give assistance and disrupt. We know how to do different things like that with our military. We're not very experienced at economic warfare. We've always kind of done it. We've always had tariffs out there. We've done these things, but not on a I'm going to destroy a country level. They just do it for leverage, power, things like that. This is a little bit different on what's going on with China. What's going to happen with that? Well, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be quick to come to the negotiating table with whatever's going on with those. I think they don't care. I think they have a leg up on us when it comes to this. We are in their home court and we're challenging China. It's something that China is pretty good at. So hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Hopefully we don't see numbers worse than the Great Depression in the 1930s. Hopefully we don't see a collapse of our complete economy and country. But the capabilities of this happening are out there. They're most definitely out there. And when you sit there and watch the news and you watch what's going on and the relations between, I'm going to say, Trump and everybody in the world, pay a little bit of extra attention to what's going on with Xi Jinping. And the people that he's sending out to speak to the press about what the PLA, CCP, the whole Chinese government is doing. Because they're not going to say anything without the approval. It's communist. So you can take that information with any way that you want, but you know, I pay attention to those things, and just seeing what's going on, we got the potential for really hard times coming, aside of our debt and everything else that's going on with the U.S. economy. So something to think about, pay attention to, and yeah, hopefully none of this really comes to be anything, but nobody's really talking about this aspect of it, so I wanted to touch on it. So anyway, I'll leave it with that. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I will talk to you guys soon, and I am going to try to get some more videos out. I've been busy prepping. I've been busy building infrastructure, getting the chicken coop finished, doing all these different things, because I honestly believe some level of SHTF is right around the corner. So I'm getting ready. That takes priority over YouTube, so I apologize. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.